Oh man, guys, I'm feeling kind of weak. Actually, my eyesight's going bad. Feeling kind of sick, kind of unattractive, stupid, slow, unlucky. Yeah, I think I need to go visit Dr. Usanagi. Notice how I listed all the special stats right there in order? You like that? Is that okay? Well, whatever. Anyway, we go visit Dr. Usanagi, and what she's going to do is give us implants that are going to give us a extra point in all of our special stats. Since our endurance is at 9, all we need is 7 points in endurance to get the 7 main implants, and then you have 2 secondary ones, one of which I'm not even going to bother with. I don't even like having it. It's a regenerative ability, which is where you slowly regenerate health outside of combat. Never been a fan of that. Also, any healing that I want to do, for challenges' sake, I want to do with stim packs and food. Because there's XP to be had there and challenges to be completed, and there's actually trophies and achievements for that, too. Healing 10,000 points worth of damage with either food or stim packs, whatever. And it's kind of hard to work on that when you have this regenerative thing in effect that doesn't really do anything anyway. From what I understand is if you're hurt and you press the back button and you wait for like an hour or whatever, when you come out of wait, you'll be fully healthy again because it will assume that you've been healing all that time. And I mean, I guess that's convenient in a sense. Doesn't take much longer than using a stim pack, come to think of it. But on the same token, you're not getting anything for it. And it's I don't know, I guess a convenience, but it's so inconsequential. I don't bother with it. That's just me, you know. But with a 9 endurance, you can buy that also, you know, if you have the caps for it, which we do. We have plenty of caps. All I'm really concerned with is the subdermal implant, which is like it raises your damage threshold. Basically, gives you built-in armor, and it's I believe it raises it by 4. Might be 6, but I think it's 4. And that is essentially a set of light raider armor built in that you have with you all the time, and that's pretty cool. I do like that.
It's been a long tour.
So between that and the 2 toughness perks, that essentially makes up my armor, because this stuff I'm wearing here, I think the damage threshold is like 1 or 2 when it's fully repaired. I mean, it's basically nothing. So I rely on the toughness in that. Now, you know, if you're going to play through and you're gonna gather some proper armor for yourself, combat armor, power armor, something of that nature, well, you know, then your armor rating is going to be way up there, and you know, that's cool. But I like making it not only a little more challenging, but kind of role-playing, dressing like everyone else does. You know, a lot of people you run into are wearing stuff like this, or raider armor, or clothes, you know, plain clothes and stuff. And so it kind of fit into the game world a little bit, and it makes it a little more challenging, really. I mean, that's really the bottom line, and that's fun to me. But all right, then we grab a Chinese stealth book out of this office here in the sharecroppers camp. I don't know of any other skill books in this area. That is one that I always grab coming through here. It takes a second. And here are some more locations. And basically, before I ever even get it into Freeside, prior to going into Vegas itself, I always do basically a circuit around Vegas and discover all the locations that I can. There's lots of places you can just walk up on them, and it's just a little bit of free XP, and it's a lot of locations around here. All kinds of little minor stuff, little hotels, and like here you have, what, a water pump, water processing plant. I think there's a couple of these. Then you have lots of doors entering into Freeside. What is it, West Vegas or North Vegas or whatever. You have the Thorn and little entrances to little areas that are basically part of Vegas, but they're all around the outside. And so you can get a lot of your locations discovered just doing a quick round of Vegas before actually going in. And we probably won't do anything in Vegas on this. I mentioned in prior videos, you know, what we were, you know, gearing towards is this build. And we're going to go to Usanagi and we'll look at our special stats once we're done. And then after that, level up a little bit to where I can hit the perk tree again, and we can look at available perks, and we'll see what I've got so far. And then we'll look at perks that I would always pick for the build, and you know, some other alternatives. There's some that are really convenience perks, but there's a few that are just mandatory. I'm going to put them on any build regardless of whether I'm using guns or fists or knives, or doesn't matter. They're perks that I'm always going to have. So we'll cover that, and then that'll be a basis to operate from. And you know, I mean, the idea of a role-playing game is to you know, play your role in the game, you know, and go through. So this is a basis to work from. This is kind of playing off of the video I made on a character build for very hard and hardcore difficulty. Now we've gotten to see actually building it, and here we'll see it basically, you know, coming about. At least the basics, you know. I mean, you get up to about, about level 34, 36 or so to get all the perks, like all of the Demolition Expert, where you get extra damage to your explosives and stuff like that. You know, things like that. And you'll need to get some skills up into, anywhere from the, I don't know, 40s and 50s all the way up to the 70s to get some of the perks. And I'm not there yet on a lot of those skills, but would be, you know, definitely by the time I hit level 30. I think I'm only, level, 16 right now. So we'll try to get up to at least 18 and get back into the perk tree and take a really good look at it. And then, you know, you just run from there. You know, if you're following this guide even roughly, you know, even just basically, I'm sure everyone's going to tweak things themselves, you know, to fit their playstyle and stuff. But this is a good base to operate from. For a good, solid gameplay, you've noticed we haven't really missed any speech checks. We haven't missed any of the surgeries and, you know, side quest related stuff. We've gotten a lot of, you know, bonus things from people from talking to them right and going through our dialogue options. We haven't missed that, so we haven't sacrificed any of the role-playing element for pure DPS. There's a few tweaks you'd make for a pure DPS build, you know, I mean, where you're just all about just straight damage, pure damage, and there's, you know, certain weapons you'd use and certain things you'd pick and some stuff. But this is a all-around solid build, I would say a quote-unquote perfect guide to role-play and survive and do damage and all that stuff, and be really, really effective, and make very hard difficulty seem almost easy sometimes. All right, here's Dr. Usanagi. I won't suffer you through picking all of the
I'm a
implants.
qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
Let's get her backstory.
Everything you see is funded by the followers of the apocalypse. We rely a lot on charity to provide low-cost medical services to the less fortunate. Of course! We prefer bulk donations of 500 caps. It's apparently a lot easier on the accountants for some reason.
Really? I've got plenty of caps. I wonder why I don't have the option. Maybe I have to do something with the followers of the apocalypse
No
first.
need to apologize.
Weird. Okay.
Yes, I am. I received my medical training at the Angels Boneyard Medical University back in the NCR. It's not a requirement to be a follower to enter the university, but I believe in what they do, so I joined them. We believe that technology for basic necessities like food, water, and medicine should be shared, not hoarded. We're also strongly in favor of proper education. I've come across more than a few doctors whose techniques came out of the back of a magazine. We've worked with them in the past. The NCR became too focused on things like patents and profitability, so the followers go their own way now. The NCR and the followers have a cool relationship at the moment. We see them as oppressive, and they view us as anarchists. Yes, the Mormon Fort in Freeside. It's hard to miss. All right. I have reserved a small part of my supplies for sale. The profits go directly to the purchase of additional supplies to help the less fortunate. No. Implants, not plants. They're little machines I can put inside you to make you faster, quicker, or smarter. I recommend the smarter implant. I've also got two much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
All right. So let's get into the implants now.
One other thing I forgot to
Just
mention.
going to buy them in order.
Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants. The healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you. Now, what surgery are you considering?
All of them. Well, almost all of them anyway. All right, so we have our full selection there, and I'm going to avoid the last one.
That will be the Nemean Subdermal Armor. It's a bit pricey, 8,000 caps, but the implant causes your skin cells to be bolstered with iron. It won't make you bulletproof, but it will make you a little harder to injure. Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
All right.
If I implant the probability calculator in your frontal lobe, you'll be able to calculate odds a little better. It's not quite the same as making you luckier, but you'll be able to nudge things your way more often. I can do the implant for 4,000 caps. Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
All right. So that was the last of the implants that I'm going to buy. She can keep the regenerative one to herself, as far as I'm concerned. It's 36,000 caps, 28,000 plus 8,000. Actually, 27,000, so it's 35,000 caps. She gave me a discount on the intelligence one because I'm stupid. Honestly, she said, you know, but for you, I'm gonna cut you a break and give it to you for 3,000 caps instead of 4,000. It was pretty funny. I didn't include that. All right, so it still says +1 on strength because I think I'm that's the effects of a steak that I ate or something, but it's actually 7. So you got 7, 7, 10, 4, 4, 10, 7. And some people might take even more points off charisma and put those into luck.
Hey.
That would be one
You're back. Do you need medical
one
attention?
option to this build, but
Very well. Take care.
this is good for me. All right, and there we have it. That is Dr. Usanagi. And from here, we'll go do some more exploring and try to level up a bit. All right, thanks for watching. And for the rest of this Let's Play, hit the top box. For all my videos, hit the bottom box. And if you want to subscribe and support the Ninja Flips, hit that button over there, over my head right there. All right, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.